and welcome to this episode of Cooking with Carter. I'm your host, DJ Carter. Happy to have you with us today. Well, we've done a couple things before. We've done egg in a nest, and we've done ham and eggs, but now we're going to combine the two. So let's see how this works out. What we've got is basically a slice of ham here. You can round steak, whatever you want to call it. You can get it at any local grocer. I have deboned the ham. I went in with my lighter knife and just circled around and cut it out. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to slice this right down the middle. I'm going to make myself a pre-cut here. Okay. Now, the way I want to do this, since we've already got, let's start with the smooth side first, the one without the hole. We're going to move this over to the side. It is very liquidy. It's okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a generous square in here. Okay. And
it's a bit tough.
A bit tough because you got a little bit of fat around there, but that's okay. You can just break that free. Mm-hmm. Takes a little bit of time. Now, this will still work, but what you want to do is you want to break your egg right in the center of this hole. So we've got that one, and we'll set that one aside. Okay, now this one, see if DJ can actually do it right without screwing up. Now you notice that this is kind of already coming apart, so the only thing I'm going to do, we've already got a center hole here. Right there, and right there. I'm not going to really do much with this. And like I said, it does take just a little bit of time, so be patient. Okay, got that out of there. That's the hole that I want. Break the egg right in there. Take the two center pieces. It's still good ham. Now, what we're going to do, this is done. I'm going to move this over here. Let's see. I'm actually just going to go ahead and plug the skillet in, or get the skillet plugged in. And we'll go ahead and move the cutting board over this way. Get the cutting board out of the way. Mac's taking care of the plugging in duties. Alright, we're going to go to about 300 right there. Now, the benefit of using the small skillet in this is it heats up so much quicker. I don't even have to lid this thing. I'll talk for 30 seconds, which I'm sure is boring, but you guys can handle 30 seconds, can't you? So what we're going to do now that we've got it, and you can already begin to tell it's just starting to heat up right about now. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can go ahead and sit your ham in right now while it's heating. I wouldn't do that. I want to wait for it to heat up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to crack the egg inside the ham just like we did the egg in the nest, and I'm going to season this once the egg holds this together. That's the benefit of cooking the egg inside the ham. It's actually going to hold everything together, so even though it kind of tore on that first one, it's going to be like duct tape and the adhesive that you want it to be, or Gorilla Glue, which is a good adhesive. But anyway, we'll go with that. So now,
there we go. Teamwork.
There it is.
This episode is brought to you by Teamwork.
There we go. Now if I can get this to sit just right. Unlike me.
I thought it would be just like you.
Alright. Okay. There we go.
Much better.
That's how we want it to do that.
Now try to make it scrambled.
Now, just because the yolk broke, that's okay. In this situation, because of the runniness of it, it's still going to be okay because it's going to act as that glue that we talked about. And we're going to let this just harden. As I said, it smells fantastic though. Alrighty, so now you notice I didn't season those. The reason I don't season those is because ham has a lot of flavor on its own. Now with this one, because I'm going to actually eat just a little bit of it, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Now, the key to flipping this, just like the egg in the nest we talked about with the last one, you want to let this center harden. Center has to harden. Okay? We're not quite there yet. Let that sit there. When we come back, I'm going to show you how these look. And we're going to cut into one that actually looks presentable on Cooking with Carter. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to Cooking with Carter. We've got the sort of ham in a nest that has kind of came apart just a little bit. But it looks a little better than the other one that Max is devouring over there. But that just goes to show you nothing comes out perfect every time we really cook on this show. And sometimes it doesn't look as good as I want it to, but it doesn't mean it tastes bad. You know, sometimes the presentation
gets lost in translation.
Yeah, it's one of those things. So we'll cut off a piece of ham here. A little ham and egg. Doesn't look too good, but damn, it tastes good. Boy, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what went wrong there. Max pointed it out while we were on break. You know, we were just talking, trying to figure out. It's not that it's wrong, but if you notice, if you cut too big of a square into the ham, same thing with the bread. It has to have ham in it to hold it, so the square needs to be much smaller so that the egg can adhere all the way around. So that'll do it for this episode of Cooking with Carter. It tastes great. Just remember, the meals we make are worth the wait. See you next time. Take care.